please, just tell me, where the fuck is Joe Biden? I'm not joking. This isn't a joke anymore. Where the fuck is Joe Biden? Where the fuck is Joe Biden? Joe Biden, hiding Biden. He's been gone for a fucking week. Where the fuck is he? Where did he go? What? No, seriously. Where the fuck is he? Is Sleepy Joe take his final nap or something? Is he dead? I don't know. Is he dead? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. Because I feel like they wouldn't. I mean, they can only weaken to Bernie's that shit for so long. But no, seriously, where the fuck is he? Didn't he showed up at some. There was some like celebrity who was having a birthday and he showed up in chat or something like that. Yeah, look at this. Like, this is his show up. Look, D Nice. I don't know who this person is. I'm sorry, I'm not celebrity culture. I don't fucking know. He showed up. Look, he's in chat. He gave a thumbs up. That's what happened. This is it. I'm serious. This has been his public. This has been his public outreach for the past week. He gave a thumbs up here during this live stream. Also, by the way, yeah, very cursed. Please imagine doing like a live stream and having Joe Biden show up to drop a fucking emoji and then he dips after being gone for days. Yeah, that has to be a social media account manager like fucking up in some way. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm serious, guys. This isn't normal. We shouldn't normalize this. Where the fuck is Joe Biden? Where the fuck is Joe Biden? Where is he? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I don't know. Listen, I need you guys to understand how unusual this is, okay? We are currently in a Democratic primary in the middle of a pandemic, okay? We are currently in the midst, at the beginning possibly, of one of the worst economic catastrophes in the history of the modern world, okay? This is some deeply fucking apocalyptic shit that we are dealing with right now. And this is the person who is running to be the leader of this country. This is the person who is running to champion the ideals and values of the citizens of this country. This is the person who is supposed to fucking lead us through this crisis. And he is gone. Where is he? No shit. This is really weird. He hasn't showed up in public in like a week. Isn't he self-quarantined? Fine. Then have him do live streams. Have somebody show up to his house with a camera so we can record him talking to people. No shit, dude. Where the fuck is Joe Biden? I can joke about this all I want. I can joke. I mean, so like let's talk about the possibilities, okay? Where is Joe Biden? So electorally, this is a fucking death sentence. Nobody ever stays quiet for this long, dude. Fucking Tulsi Gabbard has been more consistently active than Joe Biden has over the past week. There is no presidential candidate at any point who's been sleeping for longer, who's been sleeping harder than Joe Biden is right now. The front runner. You say he's in quarantine? Bullshit, dude. He's the front runner for the He's one of the two people most likely to be president of the United States of America. He can overcome any obstacle. He is a massive political apparatus that is designed to increase his electability, okay? He could do anything that he wants to. He could get a fucking CDC quarantine car to extend one of those like ET plastic tunnel tubes to his front door so he can walk in a perfectly sterile environment over to the van where his staff has assembled and then thoroughly disinfected an armada of electronic equipment designed to help him broadcast his message to the country. There was no fucking reason why the quarantine would keep him from being able to make his presence known. Absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. So then what could it be? So here are some possibilities, okay? Here are some possibilities, all right? So possibility number one, this is the funnest one, okay? This is the one that I think we're all a little hot under the collar, maybe the chance is exciting. Maybe he's dead. This would be the funniest option. I think we can all agree on this, okay? Even if we leave aside any broader discussion of political violence or electoralism or any of that dumb horse shit, okay? It would be very funny if he was dead. That would be fucking hilarious. Now, political violence is wrong, so I hope he lives forever and never dies and gets everything he ever wanted. But it would be very funny. Especially if they're doing this Weekend at Bernie's shit where they're not letting people know. Now, realistically, this isn't what's happening, you know. Realistically, that's not what's taking place right now. So let's talk about some other possibilities. Possibility number 2, Joe has COVID-19. He is in quarantine and he is not being allowed any access to media because it would become apparent he has it. He is in an age group. COVID. Corvid, because it sounds like morbid, you know? Listen, okay. Because I was going to say morbid in the next sentence. I'm planning my language ahead, folks. Sorry, it gets mixed up, okay? When you're dealing with rhetorical complexities on the level that I'm dishing out, okay, sometimes some lines are going to cross, all right? Fuck off. Now, it's possible he is COVID, you know? And if that is the case, he's in a high-risk group. And it is probably known that showing himself while he's struggling with that would be electoral cancer, because because everyone, if it was announced that he had coronavirus, everyone knows what everyone else would say. Oh, whoops, rip Joe, there goes Joe, you know, because he's old and he's falling apart constantly. So they wouldn't probably let the public know if that was the case. Possibility number 3, he has a non-coronavirus sickness and they don't want him broadcasting himself because any signs of sickness will be interpreted as the coronavirus. If he has a cold or a sniffle, just a little sniffle, I've had a sniffle the past few days. If he has a very just simple little bug, it's possible they're thinking like, okay, if we do a live stream and he coughs once, just one time, you know, the media is going to lose its shit. Especially after how long it's been since he last broadcasted. Maybe we should just ride this through. We can't trust him to not, like, demonstrate signs of sickness. Possibility number 4, his dementia, or sundowning, or whatever you want to call it, has been acting up big time, and they're trying to keep him away from cameras because they don't think he can be trusted to not make a gaffe. In which case, I look forward to his, run as the presidency. These are the only 4 possibilities that I can think of. It's either sundowning, coronavirus, non-corona sickness, or death. I don't know which one it is, but it has to be one of those 4, and all of them are things that we, as people who will be voting for him, at least I will be, assuming he wins the primary, over Trump, should be informed about. We should all be made aware of this. It is ridiculous to me that we can black box his health like this without any form of oversight. That is ridiculous to me. I think his last broadcast from home was on Friday. Yeah, wasn't it like a really short one? Can we find that? Can anyone find his like Friday home broadcast thing? Here, wait, hold on. We have an article. What is a housebound Joe Biden doing all day? Do you wonder what Joe Biden is doing all day? Well, yes, I do. That's actually the subject of the discussion that we're having right now. How prescient. Now that the former vice president's campaign for the Democratic nomination is all but over, he's been nearly totally eclipsed by news of the coronavirus outbreak and President Trump's widely criticized handling of the crisis. Hey, do you want to know who hasn't been eclipsed in the news cycle? Bernie Sanders. Because even though he's going to lose the primary, he turned his entire campaign system into a fundraising apparatus for dealing with the crisis. Very presidential behavior on Bernie's part right there. See, it turns out if you don't want to get lost in the buzz of the news cycle, you should do something. Not just have your half-dead, limp body being carried by the DNC establishment. It turns out if you actually work and try to address the crisis, you manage to keep on top of the media bubble a little bit. Who'd have thunk? Oh, wait, hold on. We got a brainlet in chat. Biden has a speech. This is from chat. Biden has a speech impediment that's been documented for years, not dementia. You are disingenuous and just as despicable as Trump making fun of the disabled reporter. Nope! Here, Nebular, I'm going to explain in many words why you're retarded, okay? First of all, I am familiar with Joe Biden's career. I am familiar with the way in which he has spoken for many years now, okay? He has always had a stutter. What has been happening over the past few years has not been a stutter. Fuck off with that disingenuous bullshit, my dude. Holy, nothing fucking gets me softer than these dipshit fucking centrist cucks who are unironically deluding themselves into thinking there's nothing wrong with fucking Joe Biden's behavior, dude. Holy fucking shit. You realize this person is going to be the president and then continue being the president for 4 years. The most stressful job you can fucking have. And you're actually going to sit here and pretend there's nothing fucking wrong with his brain? Are you fucking joking? He was coherent just a few years ago. Do you seriously think there was some sort of cork in his brain that somebody unplugged during the Trump presidency and then it just affected his stutter but nothing else? Do you seriously fucking think that his behavior, his fucking his dismissive behavior, his direct threats to the people who challenge his voting positions in person, his weird, sometimes nonsensical responses to people, he looks, guys, you've been around old people before. This is just dementia. It's dementia. That's what it is. It's sundowning. It happens to every old person. It happens at different rates. It happens at different times, but it happens eventually to all of us. And it is happening to Biden, okay? If you want just a limp fucking vegetable in office while his staffers and his cabinet do all of his work for him, fine, but just be honest about it. Just say that you care more about putting up a wooden post with a DNC backing in office than you do about actually fucking putting forward an electable, competent candidate who's capable of holding themselves on their own, okay? Second of all, you are disingenuous. Respond to that. Third of all, just as despicable of Trump making fun of the disabled reporter. Fuck off, dude. Trump was specifically making fun of the disability with doing There was no reason for Trump to do that other than to get a laugh out of the person's disability. I'm pointing it out because Joe Biden is going to be the president! The fucking president! And you are here equating what a fucking disingenuous application of liberal idpol, dude. Holy fucking shit. I'm super sorry, but cognitive competence is actually a pretty essential prerequisite to being a functional president, okay? I don't give a fuck if a reporter is in a wheelchair or has some fucking shoulder thing. I don't give a shit about that, and anyone who makes fun of that is an asshole, okay? I do give a fuck if the brain of the presidential candidate is literally melting into the skull and dripping out of his sinuses, okay? That matters to me, and it should matter to you, and there is nothing ableist about caring about whether or not our president is going to be cognitively there. But it is pretty fucking ableist of you to equate the unrepentantly bigoted behavior of Trump to a legitimate and sincere concern about the viability of an electoral candidate. That is ableist of you, because you are the one who is equating bigotry to sensible electoral decision making. And therefore, in essence, delegitimizing both. So fuck off with your disingenuous bullshit. Go back to sucking DNC cock. Anyone with fucking 4 brain cells they can rub together is capable of recognizing what's happening to Joe Biden's brain. Shut the fuck up, dude. The police have arrived. The police have arrived and they're here to take you away. They're taking you to dipshit jail. Fucking idiot. And they sent a lot of people. Were we reading an article? All right. Okay, hold on. So as I was saying, Biden hopes to change that by meeting more frequently with the news media and got started Friday in a conference call with reporters. He gave a rundown of what he's doing with his long days at home in Wilmington, Delaware, where he's cooped up like most Americans because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Not surprising for Biden, he's doing a lot of talking. He said he spends up to 7 hours a day on the phone with governors, senators, House members, mayors, policy experts, and hospital officials. And of course wait, this is literally it? This is what they're saying he's done? He did a conference call with the media, not with the people, and then they're just alleging that, oh no, yeah, he's definitely talking all the time with these very important people. Seriously? This is what they're giving us? When people come to meet him, they wear masks and gloves. We're following the CDC guidelines, they said. Okay. He said he was thinking only about the coronavirus crisis, not the unfinished business of his primary fight with Senator Bernie Sanders. Rings kind of disingenuous when Sanders has turned his entire campaign into a fundraising apparatus, and Joe Biden is just talking with people on the phone. That's That's kind of weird, don't you think? Wait, I thought he couldn't do conferences? Well, I assume he means like a video conference or something like that. On Friday, Sanders held a virtual roundtable discussion to lay out his proposals, speaking alone at a desk. Sanders' campaign... Wait. I want to be in daily or at least significant contact with the American people and communicate what I would be doing, what I think we should be doing, and how we should be doing it. I promise you that's on the way. Why is it taking him so long? It's been like a week. There we go. I think stream chat... Yeah, on-screen chat broke. That's okay, I'll fix it in a second. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Why hasn't he set this up yet? This is what I mean. This is a non-reassuring reassurance. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? It doesn't take that long to set up a live stream, dude. Does he know what the internet is? I have no fucking idea, my dude. I have no fucking idea. Wild. Ooh. Lizard's freaking out back there.